Pastor.
Okay, salamat kayo, Igan.
VJ Max Plus Herbal Capsule Mauni epektibo kinabuhi salbahon ta. They say for every boy and girl there's just one love in this whole world, and I know I found mine. The heavenly touch of your embrace tells me no one can take your place ever in my heart. Young love, first love, filled with deep devotion. Young love, our love, we share with deep emotion. Just one kiss from your sweet lips will tell me that our love is real, and I can feel that it's true. For we will vow to one another there will never be another love for you or for me. Young love, first love, filled with deep devotion. Young love, our love, we share with deep emotion.
Pangalan, ma'am?
Rowena Castro, taga Sonfor, Barangay 35, Cagayan de Oro.
Wonder Herbal Oil ang imong nagamit, ma'am, kay nagngulngol ang imong katiis.
Ako din, may nagkuhay ngulngul.
Ay, imong tiil lang nagngulngol. Onya, imong gigamitan aning Wonder Herbal Oil. Onya, kumusta man?
Okay kayo, sir, ang Wonder Herbal Oil.
Dugay na ka nagamit anang Wonder Herbal Oil.
Ikatulo na ka-busy, sir.
Kumusta man ang epekto? Kumusta ang resulta?
Maayo man siya, sir. Mentol ba lang, kay paminaw mo sa, hindi ko man mag-hapla.
Okay, onya, ang ngulngol sa imong batiis nawala.
Nawala na, kaloy, sige na.
Nindot gid kayo.
Salamat
gid.
sa Ricardo Villaronte. Maayo, epektibo gid ang kuan produkto sa Wonder Herbal Oil.
The best music, Metro FM.
Have you ever looked inside yourself and found an empty place for happiness and could simply make no sense of it? Now you're here and all the pieces fit. Oh, what a lovely thing to do. I want to spend my life with you. Oh, my love, I don't know where this long and winding road of life is leading us, but I wish that we could take that ride. We could bridge the narrow and the wide. I'm not merely passing through. I want to spend my life with you. And if one tomorrow yesterday. Oh, my love, I don't know where this long and winding road of life is leading us, but I wish that we could take that ride. We could bridge the narrow and the wide. I'm not merely passing through. I want to spend my life with you. Spend my life with you. You tried to wake me in the morning. This was our moment of goodbye. You asked me once how long I'd love you. I told you till the day I die. And now at last my life is over. You cannot go where I have gone. I won't be there to share tomorrow. I love you so, but life goes on. Dry your eyes, rosemary blue. Take a look around, there's a world outside that waits for you. Live your life, rosemary blue. Put your lonely tears away. Wait and see, there'll come a day I'll be with you. We used to walk the world together and found our love along the way. But now you must go on without me. We cannot live in yesterday. Don't bring your flowers to the churchyard. Only the past is waiting there. You should be out somewhere forgetting, wearing those flowers in your hair. Dry your eyes, rosemary blue. Take a look around, there's a world outside that waits for you. Live your life, rosemary blue. Put your lonely tears away. Wait and see, there'll come a day I'll be with you. Rosemary blue, rosemary blue.
Ang istasyong maaasahan mo sa araw at gabi. Mapamusika man at importanteng impormasyon kailangang malaman. Dito lang yan sa 100.9 Santo Tomas.
Hi guys! Si Cesar Buboy Montano po ito. You're listening to 100.9 Metro FM Radio Tomasino. Sa tanang ako mga kaigsuunan, mga higalas, mga dabawenyo sa aking mga pinangga. Nakikinig kayo ngayon sa 100.9 Metro FM Radyo Tomasino. Love you, God bless you.
Kailangan ba ng filter ang beauty mo? May confidence ka ba na ilalabas ito? Morena o mestizo man ay pretty ka. Sa healthy, glowing skin, may hihigit pa ba? Pamper your skin with all natural Tubod beauty care. Healthy, glowing skin is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Maganda ang dating, natural ang
Tubod Mist, Tubod Water. Drink it now. For more details, just contact 0935-943-2560 or 0963-574-0750. Tubod Water.
Healthy is pretty. Maganda ang dating, natural ang feeling.
Maganda ang dating, natural ang feeling.
Pangalan, ma'am?
Tuwina Castro, taga Sunpor, Barangay 35, Cagayan de Oro.
Wonder Herbal Oil ang imong nagamit, ma'am. Kay nagngulngol ang imong patiis.
Ako din, may nagkuhay ngulngul.
Ay, imong tiil lang nagngulngol. Onya, imong gigamitan aning Wonder Herbal Oil. Onya, kumusta man?
Okay kayo, sir, ang Wonder Herbal Oil.
Dugay na ka nagamit anang Wonder Herbal Oil.
Ikatulo na ka-busy, sir.
Kumusta man ang epekto? Kumusta ang resulta?
Maayo man siya, sir. Mentol ba lang, ipaminaw mo sa, hindi ko man magapla.
Okay, onya, ang ngulngol sa imong patiis nawala.
Nawala na, kaloy, sige na.
Nindot gid kayo.
Salamat
gamiton.
sa Ricardo Villaronte. Maayo, efektibo gid ang iyang kuan produkto sa Wonder Herbal Oil.
A car wash that will surely make your car looks brand new. You can visit DJ's Car Wash, and also if you wanted to rent a car, you can visit also Unad Rental, and you may contact Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Asho and Jolly Asho. For more details, contact them in 0906-1072-0802 or 0955-668-1881. DJ's Car Wash and Unad Rental Car located at Purok 10 Federal 3, Santo Tomas, Davao, and they are open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. DJ's Car Wash and Unad Rental.
Bringing you the latest news and the hottest music wherever you are. This is Amapola Broadcasting System, caring for the environment, advocate of responsible journalism.
Metro FM.
Sigurado, love ka dito.
A better mix of music. Metro FM.
All right, happy Tuesday to all of you guys out there. It is PM here in Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte. We are happy to be here on 100.9, the Metro FM. I'm your DJ Joe Cano, and this hour is brought to you by Capituneros. Ooh, I think we're having some minor issues with our microphone here. All right, how are we doing there? All right, MD's giving me a thumbs up saying it's all good to go. All right, so we've had some listener questions submitted. We don't get a lot of callers, but that's because people don't really love to speak English, but they're okay with listening to it. So we are going to throw in some questions today here, and we will see how that goes for you guys. We're having some minor technical difficulties with our music today, so I hope you guys will forgive us on that. But we're going to do our best for you to get it all squared away after a little word from our sponsors. Before we get to that, though, let's go ahead and hit in with our first listener-submitted question. All right. So let's go ahead and throw that up. What do we got? What did they send us? I want to know what we've got here. All right. If I could interview anyone from my life, living or dead, but not a celebrity, who would it be and why? All right. I'm going to answer this two ways. MD, think of your answer because I want yours too. From my life, who would I interview? The most fascinating person that I've run into who's not a celebrity. You know, there was a fella who was a farmer, and he's passed now, but his name was Bob Stevens. He fought in World War II. He moved way up into Montana, where I'm from. He's from there, but he moved back to a spot, picked up some land, and farmed it, and lived a really cool life. He was missing the tips of a couple fingers, but he was always happy. One of the happiest guys I've ever met. I think everybody would benefit from that. So that would be who I'd interview from my life. But I would say, living or dead, the person that I would want to interview the most would be the first person to drink cow's milk. How did you think of that, man? What was going on? How did you think that... I don't know, man. I don't know. That person's weird. And I want to know what they were thinking. I want to know who that person was and where in their mind they got the idea that cow's milk was something they should drink. And I love milk. I love cheese. I love all kinds of dairy products. Butter. It's wonderful stuff. It's great. I'm glad they did it, but I would love to interview him. All right, MD's saying his Lola or Lolo. So your grandparents. That's a good answer, man. And I can't blame you. And it may not be the best answer from me or him. I don't know. You guys tell us in the comments what who you would interview. And for the best, we've got Tina Turner with the best, and then What's Love Got to Do with It here on 100.9 the Metro FM. Stay tuned.
My heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. The language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Start of every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best.
must understand, the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I tend to look dazed, I read it someplace. I've got cause to be. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been taking on a new direction, but I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Got to do, got to do with it. What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Ooh, got to do with it. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
Alrighty, that was the legend known as Tina Turner, and what a performer she was, man. She actually renounced her citizenship, moved to Switzerland, married her ski instructor, and lived happily ever after in retirement. They were able to interview her a couple times after that, and she was just happy as can be, living the good life. So good for her. Became a citizen of Switzerland. The Swiss got Tina Turner. All right, a little comment on our last question from the chat was, I want to meet the person who created the nuclear bomb. Well, that team, part of the Manhattan Project, is actually outlined in the recent blockbuster Oppenheimer. But it's a cool story. But I have been to both Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I've stood at the epicenter, right below where those bombs went off in that exact spot, and it is bone chilling. So that's a good one. That is a very good one. All right. So our question, though, our next question comes from the chat, and it is here, put that up here. What is the most memorable memories you have on the greatest injury of your life? So, a comment there is skateboard, broke the finger, ow, and then tripped on a bush, accidentally stabbed my hand with a nail, and it passed. Wait a minute, that's MD. Hey, ow! When did this happen? Okay, that's a long time ago. You don't even get to feel bad about it anymore. No, I'm kidding. Trauma's trauma, whatever, man. Feel bad. So my biggest injuries. I've had a lot of injuries. I grew up in the mountains. We were poor, and we didn't have a lot of video games and stuff. So I was outside a lot. Let's see. I cut half my big toe off, but it didn't go through the bone. It was just the bottom half. So that was something. Had to be laid up for quite a while healing, get bandages changed every day, but we didn't go to the hospital because we decided we didn't like hospitals. They cost money and we were poor. So we just stayed home, and that hamburger down there that was once my big toe got healed up over time. You can't even notice it today unless you look at the bottom. Let's see, another one. I was playing Splash Each Other with Rocks. It's a little known game played by dumb rednecks in the mountains where we splash each other with rocks. Well, we splash each other with water, but we use rocks to do it. And there was a kid who threw a rock, but he winged it way up high, and it was quite the big rock. And everybody else turned away, and I was throwing rocks in the water and laughing. And then I turned around as the rock was coming towards me, got me right in the back of the head. Again, we didn't go to a hospital. No. My dad had a needle and thread, so he gave me stitches right on the top of my head. I was bleeding down my face and smiling. It was, apparently I was a young Viking. All right. Well, we're still moving along, so if you guys got any more questions, throw them in the chat. We've got a few more to do, but we'll try to get to yours next if you get it in now. Enjoy the Bangles with a couple selections, and we'll be back.
Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame? I believe it's meant to be, darling. I watch you when you are sleeping. You belong with me. Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? Say my name. Sun shines through the rain. The whole life so lonely, and then come and ease the pain. I don't wanna lose this feeling. Oh. Say my name. Sun shines through the rain. The whole life so lonely, and then come and ease the pain. I don't wanna lose this feeling. Oh. Close your eyes, give me your hand. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? Give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same?
cigarette. Morning times with the hookah pipe say, "Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh." Walk like an Egyptian. The blonde waitresses take their trays, spin around and they cross the floor. They've got the moves. You drop your drink, then they bring you more. All the school kids so sick of books, they like the funk and the metal band. When the buzzer rings, they're walking like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say, "Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh." Walk like an Egyptian. Slide feet up the street, bend your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Like it's hard to know. So strike a pose on a Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops, they're hanging out in the donut shop. They sing and dance. They spin the club cruise down the block. All the Japanese with their yen, the party boys call the Kremlin, and the Chinese know. They walk the line like Egyptian. All the cops in the donut shop say, walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
And we're back. That was the Bangles. Great band. Walk like an Egyptian. All right. So for our next question, what have we got? Let's go ahead and throw that up and see what you guys hit me with now. All right. When did I first find out that I'd be a parent? How did I feel? Well, I first found out that I was going to be a parent. I was on deployment. So I'd been sent to the desert, and this is back in the days of MySpace, if anybody remembers that. That's young people. I say MySpace, and they have no idea what I'm talking about. But that was one of the ways I communicated with my wife. We'd gotten married right before I went on deployment. And we were hoping to start early and have babies young. And sure enough, while I was on deployment, I got that news. I had to go to a place where you get in there, you wait your turn, you sit on a computer, and I remember I saw the message on MySpace where she had said, "Hey, I'm pregnant, and this is, just took the test twice, and we're going to have a baby." And I remember I jumped on, and I went ballistic in there, went shouting and hollering, "Hey, we're pregnant, my wife's pregnant, my wife's pregnant." And, one guy just looked up and he goes, "All right, man, good for you. Good for you." And I was like, okay. So I was super excited. I absolutely wanted kids. And I wasn't wrong either, because they are probably one of the very best things that's ever happened to me. I highly recommend them if you're married, because it's a lot easier that way. If not, well, try to find somebody. Get with them. All right. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. First found out back when I was in the desert in 2008. Yep. All right. That's a good memory. Thanks for that question. All right. Any more? Remember, you guys can submit them in chats, whether it's on Rumble, in the comment section, Facebook. Sometimes we do a couple videos in deal, so I don't know if we're on one right now or if we're on our second stream or what. So definitely get in there, ask the questions, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. All right, so these are going to be our sponsors, and we'll be back right after that with another question. Ooh, that one has to do with alcohol, so that'll be fun for everybody. All right, enjoy. Remember, you're listening to 100.9 the Metro FM. I'm your DJ, Joe Cano. This hour is brought to you by Cafe Tuneros, and I will see you guys in a moment.
Ang istasyong maaasahan mo sa araw at gabi. Mapamusika man at importanteng impormasyon kailangang malaman. Dito lang yan sa 100.9 Metro FM. Santo Tomas.
You are listening at 100.9 Metro FM, Radyo Tomasino. Sigurado love ka dito. This is your DJ, Joe Cano.
Mga tatay ug mga nanay, si Doc Bry po ito. Mga benepisyo sa panyawan, ashitaba, guyabano, garlic, neem, malunggay ug nutraceutical amount of vitamin C and B vitamins, especially B12, aniya na sa Makabuhay Plus. Puno kini sa anti-stress compounds, makapalami sa tulog, makapahupay sa sakit sa kalawasan, sakit sa dughan ug ulo, mga bukol-bukol sa lawas ug mopaboost sa immune system. Puno kini sa complex antioxidants. Kung naay gibati mag-inom 1 to 2 capsules once up to 3 times a day before meal. For preventive maintenance, take 1 up to 2 capsules a day.
Signed Audio Enterprise. Signed Audio Enterprises. Through audio video sales and rentals, printing services, and signage maker, event supplier for festivals, pageants, live concerts, elegant wedding, debut, rave parties, pro audio system, stage visual effects, high definition, LED screen display, mega tents, staging, stage truck, LED dance floors, and stage special effects. We accept LED billboards, fabrication and installation, 3D build-up signs, tarpaulin printing, car and motor decals, t-shirt printing, souvenirs, and all kinds of printing jobs, both large and small formats. We produce good sound. We create visual effects. We design and fabricate. We make signs. Look for June Avila, the CEO, technical head, with a telephone number 0936-463-6694, or look for Boying, and coach, marketing operation head, with a telephone number 0916-101-3480. Signed Audio Enterprises. Printing and booking of store number 1, Lupez Building, National Highway, Tagum. Hashtags Your Sound Matters. Your Sign Masters. Signed Audio Enterprises.
Savon Beauty Soap. Mi Ana, ang pinaka-skin-friendly, organically blended Ayu Savon Beauty Soap. Wala na mi maimun. Kung dili, mauna jud. Ang pampagwapa, na dili isog sa panit, makahumok, ug makahamis. Ang Ayu Savon. Tinuod ni.
Puti ani mo, oy. Nadamguhan ta ka. Ang Ayu Sabon ay talagang mahusay sa balat. Mabibili ito sa mga suking butika at sa mga mini grocers nearby you. Ayu!
Alrighty, those were our sponsors. And before we get moving on into Debbie Gibson, we have another question here for you. All right, what have we been submitted? Go ahead and throw up our question. I believe that's something to do with alcohol. Wine, right? Wasn't that what you were saying? All right, coming up. All right. Okay. I quit drinking 5 years ago, but my dad always gives everyone wine for Christmas. How do I deal with it? All right. Well, that's a serious thing. There's a lot of reasons people quit drinking for health, whether that's mental or physical. Some people just don't care for it, but for whatever reason. If you're going to quit something like that, that's absolutely your choice. That being said, gift giving is the choice of the giver. So if you're not tempted by it, and it's not a problem in your house, some people can't be around alcohol, some people quit drinking and they don't have a problem with it in the area. They're not tempted to go and get some. I would say this: if it doesn't bother you being in the house at all, but it just bothers you that he expects you to drink it, well, don't drink it. Cook with it. You can make some amazing, amazing sauces if you just have a little bit of a wine base. And that, cook the alcohol out of it. Absolutely delicious. So I would say if that's the case, great. If you really can't handle it, re-gift it right away. Maybe don't tell him. You got to respect your dad, so do what you can on that. If he's not being mean to you, it's not abusive. Just, accept it gratefully and then move on and pass it on. It's obviously something you can't use, so you might as well send the blessing somewhere else. All right, that would be my recommendation on it. You guys can let us know any thoughts in the there in the comments in the chat, and we'll think about it. Or yeah, I mean, usually someone will take a bottle of wine, and if it's a Christmas wine, it's usually pretty nice. So that's yeah. And cooking. Again, cook with wine. It's great. Cooking with wine, cooking with beer, even a vodka sauce. They're delicious. And all the alcohol gets cooked out, so you do not have to worry about getting yourself tipsy or anything like that. All right, we're going to squeeze one more question in. Who's my first girlfriend? All right. Well, the first girl I ever fell in love with was my mom. I was 5, and I just found out that marriage meant you stayed, for a young man, you stay with a woman you love forever. And I looked at my mom. I said, well, she's the most beautiful woman in the world, and I love her. So I said, Mama, will you marry me? She said no, which turned out to be a good thing. But that was the first gal I fell for. I wouldn't, she was a girl. She was my friend. Yeah, I think every boy's first love is his mom, as it should be. All right, and we're going to move on with Debbie Gibson here with Only in My Dreams, and then Lost in Your Eyes for a couple of 80s classics of sappy, good, fun, gooey love stuff. All right, you're listening to 100.9, the Metro FM. I'll be back right after this.
Every time I'm telling secrets, in these woods close from me, I'll be found when I am lost in your
Well, I'll tell you, if you can listen to Debbie Gibson and not have a feeling of just heartbreak for that poor girl, I don't know. I don't think you have a heart. Just a sweet, sweet song. All right. Well, we're moving into our next listener submitted question, and let's see what we got here. I think I remember this one. Yes, my roommate keeps putting dead mice in the freezer. How do I get him to stop? All right, so at first, this sounds like a horror story, but we did get a little background on this one because it was just so unusual, okay? If your roommate is putting dead mice in the freezer, they are a couple of possible reasons. One is they're psycho, and you don't want to be roommates with a psychopath, okay? That's if they're just crazy, maybe try and get out of your lease. Maybe, rent somewhere else. But that being said, we did a little background because I'm not necessarily a detective, but MD, my investigator, he made sure to track down some info for me. And yes, what I suspected is true. The roommate has a pet snake. Now, when you have pet snakes, you feed them. And what do you feed them? Usually mice. But some pet snakes, they don't like to eat live. If you can get them to eat from frozen, snakes have to eat and they have to eat mice. It's the circle of life. Now, that being said, if there's a way to get them packaged so that they're not near the food, that would be good. We don't want dead mice near our food. So, yeah, I would say as long as you have a pet snake, it's okay. And in this case, they did. So if you agreed to the pet snake, you agreed to feed the snake. And we can't go starving the snake. So reasonable. You're probably not going to get him to stop. He's got to feed his snake, and you agreed to the snake. You've got to let it stay. But you could certainly agree to putting them in the bottom drawer, the bottom shelf, the bottom part of the freezer door, somewhere segregated from the other food. That is a perfectly fine thing to ask. All right. Yeah. Let's see. All right. That was a good one. Okay. Now, we're going to be getting into Paula Abdul for a little more fun. We're pretty much staying in the 80s today, all day. Late 80s, maybe a little early 90s. But, music was just magical back then. It was like there was a little bit more hope in the world. And I think we all need a little more hope. All right. So, remember, submit any more listener questions or wishes. Oh, there's one in the comments. We have, birthday wishes to Eileen. All right. So, Eileen, wherever you are out there, birthday wishes to you. And all right, we're going to get with opposites attract and then straight up from Paula Abdul. And we'll be back with our next question right after that. Remember, you're listening to 100.9 to Metro FM. I'm your DJ, Joe Cano.
Serious and you take them wrong.
makes a mess. I take it easy.
Baby, I get obsessed. She's got the money.
And he's always broke. I don't like cigarettes.
I like to smoke.
Things in common.
There just ain't one.
But when we get together, we have nothing but fun. I take 2 steps forward.
Take 2 steps back.
We come together, 'cause I was subtracting, you know. It ain't fiction,
Just the natural fact.
we come together, 'cause I was subtract. 2 steps forward,
2 steps back.
we come together, 'cause I was subtracting, you know. It ain't fiction,
Just the natural fact.
we come together, 'cause I was subtract.
You know it,
Baby,
baby.
we come together.
We come together.
Baby, ain't it something how it lasted this long?
You and me proving everyone wrong.
I don't think we'll ever get our differences patched.
Don't really matter 'cause we're perfectly matched.
I take 2 steps forward,
I take 2 steps back.
we come together, 'cause I was subtracting, you know. It ain't fiction,
Just the natural fact.
we come together, 'cause I was subtracting. 2 steps forward,
2 steps back.
we come together, 'cause I was subtracting, you know. It ain't fiction,
Just the natural fact.
we come together, 'cause I was subtracting.
2 steps forward. 2 steps back.
2 steps back.
We come together. 'Cause I was it. It ain't fiction. You know it's a fact.
It's a fact.
We come together. As an opposite to opposite. 2 steps forward.
2 steps back.
2 steps back.
Opposite attract.
We come together.
Together. 'Cause opposites attract.
2 steps forward.
2 steps back.
2 steps back.
Opposites attract. Lost in a dream. I don't know which way to go. Let me say if you are all that you seem, then maybe I'm moving way too slow. I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together?
Alrighty, that was Paula Abdul, and I was just talking to one of our guys here in the studio. You know, she was an absolute superstar back in the day. Just amazing. So, a lot of people know her from American Idol. No, it wasn't just American Idol. She earned her place. Real performer and very talented. So, all right, before we get into some Linda Ronstadt with some beautiful 80s music coming up there, we are going to get our next question in. Remember, you can submit questions in any of our comment sections. MD is screening. But our next question here is, my friends always expect me to pay every time we go out. How do I stop without hurting their feelings? So, what happens here? I've seen something similar to this a lot. Everywhere I've been. The guy who makes the most money is the one everybody goes, oh, they'll pay. Because they've got a little more than me. So, of course, they'll pay. What you don't think about is if there's 5 or 6 of you, then they're paying 5 or 6 times. You guys, believing they're going to pay, order more because you're not paying for it. And it winds up being that you get a person in this circumstance. They like hanging out with you, and then they go, oh, but I can't do it. And I'll tell you, the best way to stop them without hurting their feelings, although it might hurt their feelings a little bit, but I don't think they'll be mad at you because you sound like a nice guy asking this question. The best thing to do is next time you guys go out, let them order whatever they want. You know, don't say anything about it. Don't commit to paying. And this is crucial. You don't say you're going to pay. You just go out with them because they expect that. You have someone call you about 15 minutes in, and then you go, oh my goodness, really? Oh no. My dad, my mom, both of them? Oh, I gotta go, guys. Don't explain yourself. Run out of the restaurant. Leave them there and let them figure out how to pay for it on their own. When you're done, just be like, no, my mom and dad needed me. That's all. And when they realize that, you do that once or twice, and then they're gonna go, oh, they just don't want to pay for me. And that's right, you don't. You don't have to pay for other people. Guys, don't be deadbeats. Don't expect your friends to pay for you. If they offer to pay for you, that's fine. But in the meantime, if you guys are going to go out, you could just say, hey, I can't afford this right now. It's okay to not be able to afford something. Simple words, I believe, here are, correct me, MD, on this, walang pera. There you go. That's what I gotta say. Hey, man, walang pera. Walang pera. I ain't got the money. I can't pay for you. But if you can't pay for yourself, then you don't need to be going out with your friends, okay? If they want you, they'll offer it to you, okay? And from the comments here, if you don't pay, there will be a punishment later. All right, well, Denji, I will pay if we go out, okay? I will pay for my food. And you know what? I think with Denji, because he's such a good friend in our chat, I might even buy him lunch too. All right, that's my answer to that. We're going to move on with Don't Know Much, But I Know I Love You, and When Will I Be Loved? Here on 100.9, the Metro FM. This is Joe Cano, and this hour, it's brought to you by Capituneros.
Look at this face. I know the years are showing. Look at this life. I still don't know where it's going. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know.
Look at these eyes, they've never seen what matters. Look at these dreams, so big and so better.
I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions still left unanswered. So much I've never broken through.
And when I feel you near me,
Look at this man, so blessed with inspiration. Look at this soul, still searching for salvation. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. But I know I love you. That may be all I need to know. I don't know much, but I know I love you. That may be all there is to know. Whoa.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been pushed down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Alrighty, that was Linda Ronstadt with When Will I Be Loved? And we may have cheated a little bit for our last question. It's not a listener question, but MD's wondering that what makes Cafetuneros the best coffee shop around? Well, I can tell you, one factor is the beans. We get them grown in Brazil, we get them sent to Italy, they're roasted there, and then they're sent all the way back here where we grind them fresh. So we don't get pre-ground anything. We grind it ourselves. None of our coffee comes from a powder. That might be fine for around the house, but I think if you go out to a coffee shop, we owe you something more than that. So we've trained our baristas. We've had them very well trained so that they know how to make you a very good cup of coffee. Because I think that if you're going to spend your money, it should be better than what you can normally make at home. Yeah, because that's what I want. I want your money in exchange for coffee. So if I'm going to do that, I want to give you the best coffee I possibly can, and that's part of what makes it good. the best, in my opinion, around Santo Tomas. Now, there's, that's not saying anything bad about anybody else. I just want to say something good about mine. So we've got our Nara wood tables. If you're looking, you can see them in the background. Had those special made. So those, you won't find those tables anywhere else. They were designed by us and built by a local craftsman with locally sourced wood. So a lot of our stuff we like to source as close to home as possible. For the coffee beans, we have looked, and we're still looking to see if we can find the right coffee beans for the kind of drinks we make. And so far, the best for that has been coffee beans that we've got sourced in Brazil and roasted in Italy and then sent to us. So, yeah, I would say that's a big part of it. The atmosphere is nice too. Got some good aircon in there. It's a place where you can feel like it's your third place. It's not home, it's not work, or in some cases school. What it is it's a place where you don't have any obligations. You come in there, pay for your cup of coffee, and you get to just be yourself. So that's what I like about it. You guys can let us know what you like about it. Once you come in, try some of our coffee, or we have other drinks too, and let us know. Denji, come down to Santo Tomas, man. I'll get you a free cup. If Denji comes here, you get in touch with MD, have MD bring it by, you'll get a free cup. MD will pay double. That's how I'm going to cover it. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. This has been the Joe Cano Hour here. Brought to you by Cafe Two Narrows on my favorite radio station, 100.9 the Metro FM. So stay tuned. There's more stuff coming up, more fun to be had. And let's see. I'll be back in. We're still on for tomorrow, right? Yeah? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm talking to you. You're still on for tomorrow, right? If you're on, I'm on, right? All right. We'll do it then. See you guys then. Make sure you're back, because I will be. Have a great one.